Andrew Roth here with Naehas. Here today to talk about how our comparison tool is used to assist marketers in reviewing and validating QC and change management between versions of a piece of marketing collateral. In this example, we're going to walk through how a change to a prime rate, which affects our variable APR and occurs in disclosures throughout marketing collateral, is impacted. And we need a way to ensure that the change that was requested was only made and we don't have any unintended changes like new artwork or old disclosure language that's being used, right? Using the Naehas comparison tool, you can either upload a document directly or compare documents that are already in the system. And it's as simple as running a new compare. The comparison tool will compare the file in two different ways. There's a visual comparison, which will actually give you a pixel by pixel output and highlight any changes. And then there's also what we call our text comparison, which will compare the documents at a text level. And if you're using an HTML format, it'll review it also at the source code. So it's important to be able to have all these different tools at your disposal to easily validate it. And these compares, which run in a matter of seconds across hundreds of pages, can reduce the amount of time it takes to validate files. I know it's very easy for something to slip through the cracks when you're reviewing a disclosure that may be 80 pages long, or looking at artwork that might have shifted into a no print zone. So using this tool, all of these changes will be captured and brought up front to our attention to validate whether or not that change is expected. So we're going to walk through that prime rate change where we requested a new variable APR, and now we have the new version that we received back, which is the new APR as you can see on my screen. Now, after I run the comparison, and keep in mind, all comparisons that are run in the Naehas platform are going to be stored here. So you have complete auditability and traceability to go back and see exactly when was this run and access those results. Now, the text comparison, let's take a quick look at that between the two documents. What you're looking at on my screen on the left is the first version of the document with our 14.74% APR. And on the right-hand side, we have our new 15.24%. Any changes that take place between these documents are going to be highlighted here in red and green. Red indicating that this was removed between the two versions, and the green indicating that it was added. Looking at this document in our HTML comparison tool, we can actually look at the source code between these two different files. And any of those differences are highlighted for us to kind of quickly navigate and jump between different sections where the change occurs. And then finally, that visual comparison that I was talking about, which is our text comparison here, will perform the same function. On the left-hand side is the original document. Now on the right, this is our updated version of the creative. And in the middle, everything that's in gray indicates that there's no differences, and anything that's in red or green indicates a change. I can quickly see that my blue credit card is no longer blue, and in fact is actually shifted up into a no print zone. Or there's different disclosure copy that is being used when it shouldn't. Now, when you're going through something at the last minute, like a prime rate change, you're up against a tight deadline already. So having these tools to be able to quickly validate and QC between rounds saves the team like time, reduces the amount of cycle it takes to review, so you can review more documents, as well as taking out that human error element. As I mentioned earlier, those long documents can be really cumbersome, and it's very easy for something to slip through the cracks. Using the Naehas comparison tool, we put guardrails in place to ensure that doesn't happen. Thanks everyone for watching.